Now guys, here is, at the moment, the guy who does not have a name. You guys can come up with the name, and then the other two guys that I'm going to show you in this review don't have any, the other two have a name, but this guy does not. So, and this is pretty cool. What I'm going to do is you guys get to decide what his name is going to be. Post what you think his name should be in the comments, and then in my next review, I will tell you what his name is and what I agreed on you guys thinking what his name should be. So here he is. First up, let's take his minigun away from him, or not death machine. It's in Call of Duty. Here he is without any weapons. He's an average size hero, or 2.0 hero. And it's kind of really hard for the camera to, earlier I was just testing the lighting, and I could barely see him because the lighting was pretty dark. And yeah, because that's really the point of this guy, is he's supposed to be able to go undetected. And all of these guys are not hero recon teams, except for one of them. I thought about maybe making him, but I couldn't because I didn't have enough money, and I preferred June 5th over him. So I'll show you. Here he is, okay? So, very nice looking. Being that he's like the assassin, or you'll see that he's not too much of an assassin. He's the noisy assassin, where he's got Evo's and Breeze's arm plates on the side, so just very cool looking. Then he's got Nex's helmet, and it just goes very well. And yeah, I'll probably if you guys really want me to, I can probably maybe make a video of how to make it, or how to make any of these guys if you really want to like make him, so then I can show you how to make him out of all of the heroes. Yeah, all of these guys were made out of all of my heroes except for June 5th. And then here is his death machine. Not death machine. Gatling gun. Yeah, where got some tubes just to make it look all high-techy. Then you got, which was the original way a Gatling gun would work, is where you would go like this, is where you would turn a wheel, and then it would start shooting, which he has. Then, nice handle. Then I just used one of the 2007 toys, I think. Oh yeah, one more thing, just so you all know. I know it's all sad that Bionicle is gone and all, but that was a couple years ago, and if you ask me or any of my family members, it was really good, but it kind of had to go, because in my opinion, they started getting worse throughout the years. They were all really good up until, I would say, when they go underwater. But yeah, so here he is with his little tiny, or not little tiny, it's probably the same size as him, if not a little bit smaller. Yeah, so very nice. Yeah. Okay, now here he is. Here's the guy that I thought about making a hero recon team guy of. His name is Bobby. His name is Bobby, what was his name again? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure his name was like Bobby, I think, oh yeah, it was Bobby like Rex or something. Yeah, it is Bobby Rex. So Bobby Rex has ice shooters, and then he's got not ice shooters, then he's got yellow feet, mainly because he's yellow. In my opinion, he is my favorite color scheme over him. But yeah, it's just because I made this guy before June 5th. But this guy was in the... Because I made June 5th out of old parts and then I decided to buy him. So yeah, he's got a nice blade for cutting through things. He's got a sawn one that... And in my opinion, Farno kind of looks silly with these goggles. But if you ask me, he looks pretty cool looking with these. Just it goes with like the colors. That's what I think, is that it goes with all of the colors very nicely. It looks like he would be wearing those goggles. So yeah, he can cut through things, shoot. You know, we've got two of the same smaller ones, much smaller ones, white. Yeah, I took this one from Nex, just so you know. Yeah. So that's all for him. And the reason why I've been doing those guys a bit shorter is because here is a gigantuan guy. He is huge. I'm not joking when I say this. He is massive compared to normal heroes. Or not too massive, but he's still like a giant compared to them. Is where here he is. This guy also doesn't have a name. So, yeah. See, you couldn't even see him. There he is. Let me just show you him compared to other guy that doesn't have a name. Okay. There they are. So he's a bit taller. He's around, I'd say, that much taller, so he is pretty massive compared to them. He's massive-ish. And the whole point of him is he is a pretty old hero, so and because heroes cannot retire, they decided that he should become a construction hero. So he works on really anything that happened, but when they were making him, something went wrong, so he became like this, all gigantuan. And if you're wondering why this piece is missing armor, I will tell you in a second. But yeah, very nice. He's got drill in this hand. Yeah, very nice drill. And then just like some shooters, I guess, or that's, in my opinion, just like a, just like stuff for, I don't know what he could use that for. Then he's got a nice, hang on, I did something wrong here. And then he can grab things with his pinchers. Okay. And then, but he usually just shoots things with, or not shoots things, but this is his welding weapon. And he's got two saws for cutting through things. Then he's got just like, just a spike for just decoration. Then he's got one of those, he's got next, that, yeah, you get the idea. And then, yeah, he's got Breeze's head, so he looks all red and white. Looks very cool. And then, yeah, if you are wondering why he has Breeze's thing right here, I'll show you. Right now, he is wearing the thing for when he drills, so then he can zoom in on what he is drilling on, so then it will be, so then he makes sure that he gets it all right, and he can check through his stuff on what he should do. And then if you replace the helmet, which he does, then this is his welding mask for when he wants to weld things. I think he looks cooler with his welding mask on. Yeah. And then he's got ice, just like, not ice, but just stuff with it coming through. Very nice right here, just like a big shield for, I don't know what reason. But yeah, very cool looking. Here's the back. He's got the longer legs. And here's what this part is for. Why it has no armor. Is actually, if you look at it from this side, is you can see the new hand there that isn't a hand. So then, boom. You can walk around like this. And if another thing that I did is you can do this, but he can't put this. Actually, I have a good idea is where he can just put his gun right here, or so then he doesn't always have to be carrying his gun. So now he has 2 free hands for grabbing. 2 free hands for grabbing. So yeah. Oh yeah, I did this where I came up with this a bit ago with necks, is where my sister got a Hero Recon team and hers was orange, so I said, hey, can I borrow your hand for something? She was like, okay, sure. So then Nex had a hand and his gun on, so he could look like this. Yeah, but yeah, I just put that on him. So here they are. So here has been my review of the guy that I have no idea what his name should be. Other guy that I don't know what his name should be, please leave in the comments what you think their name should be. And then Bobby Rex. So I hope you've enjoyed this review of all 3 of them. Just leave in the comments if you want to know the instructions, how to build them, or if you want to say what their name should be. And oh yeah, I'll just put his gun in his hand. And yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this review of the 2 guys that I don't know what their names should be, and Bobby Rex. Bye.